Every day, over 420,000 people ride these trains, connecting nearly every corner of the city through a network that rarely fails to impress. But the trains are just one part of what makes Chicago stand out among American cities. The real secret lies in how intentionally the city was planned, a perfect grid, clean streets, and logic woven into its layout. Here, navigation is effortless. Every block, every address, every direction makes sense. Downtown Chicago rises with one of the world's densest clusters of skyscrapers, yet it flows directly into neighborhoods and parks without losing its human touch. Unlike cities trapped by highways and chaos, Chicago's design feels alive and connected. It's dense, but not overwhelming. Urban, but not suffocating. A balance very few cities ever achieve. To understand how it became this way, we must travel back to the early 1900s. Back then, Chicago was one of the fastest growing cities on Earth, jumping from 4,000 people in 1837 to nearly 1.7 million by 1900. But rapid growth came with chaos, overcrowded housing, polluted waterways, and a jumble of streets that made no sense. That's when Daniel Burnham, a visionary architect, changed everything. In 1909, he created the Plan of Chicago, a blueprint that reimagined what a city could be. He envisioned wide boulevards, parks connected by green corridors, and a lakefront kept forever open, clear, and free. Burnham's plan wasn't just about beauty, it was about function, health, and human dignity. He reorganized rail lines, fixed the street grid, and created roads like Wacker Drive that shaped the city's rhythm for generations. Not every part of his dream was built, but its spirit still defines Chicago today. The 25 miles of lakefront parkland remain public, open to all, a gift no other U.S. city can fully match. Beyond that, more than 600 parks spread across 8,800 acres, turning concrete into community. After the Great Fire of 1871, planners rebuilt with order and logic at the center. They created a grid so perfect that it still amazes urban designers around the world. At the very heart sits State and Madison streets, the 0 point of the entire city. Every 800 street numbers equals 1 mile, meaning if you're at 3,200 north, you're exactly 4 miles north of Madison. Simple, brilliant, and timeless. Layered on top of this grid came the city's other masterpiece, the Chicago L, short for elevated. It began in 1892 and grew into the third largest metro system in America, with 8 lines and 165 miles of track. While most cities buried their trains underground, Chicago kept them above, floating through the skyline like veins of steel. That decision wasn't aesthetic, it was practical. The swampy soil made tunneling costly, so the sky became the city's subway. At the center lies the Loop, a rectangular circuit of elevated tracks around downtown. Every major line connects here, making travel between neighborhoods fast and simple. From the outer edges to the city's heart, everything flows through this loop, the living pulse of Chicago. Even both airports, O'Hare and Midway, are directly linked by rail, keeping the city constantly connected. Chicago's density is another secret to its success. Neighborhoods near the Loop and lakefront are among the densest in the country, filled with energy and life. Yet just a few miles out, things calm down, quiet streets, courtyards, and backyards replace the skyscrapers. This layered density keeps the city both efficient and livable. You can walk to a cafe, catch a train, or sit in your backyard, all within minutes. Much of this comes from the city's missing middle housing, the 2 flats, greystones, and courtyard apartments. They bridge the gap between high-rises and suburban homes, creating balance and community. This design gives Chicago the best of both worlds, urban vibrance and neighborhood warmth. It also keeps housing prices steady and accessible. In 2025, the median home price sits around $360,000, half of what you'd pay in New York or San Francisco. That's not just luck, it's planning. A mix of housing variety, transit, and density keeps the market stable. Chicago didn't become great by chance. It was built with vision, discipline, and imagination. More than a century later, Daniel Burnham's dream still breathes through every street, bridge, and skyline view. Chicago isn't just a city, it's a living example of how design can make life better. A place where structure meets soul, and where planning truly became art.